Hello, welcome to your cards for this week. This week beginning the 20th of September 2020. What do we have in store for this week? So, any messages? Any heads up? Any advice, any guidance will be appreciated. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Deborah Jane Sutton. I'm an energy healer and mentor, helping people raise their vibrations, expand their consciousness, and heal themselves to happiness. If you want to know more about me, you can visit my website at deborahjanesutton.com. And while you're there, you can download my first book, Heal Yourself to Happiness, which is all about raising your vibrations. It's absolutely free, absolutely free. That's my gift to the world this year, along with free card readings and all sorts of other things, but enjoy. Okay, so let's get going with the cards, please, Deborah. Okay, any messages for this week, please? What do you want us to know? I'm going to pull them out when they come, and I'm just going to have them face down. That's the way I like to work. Okay, I've got 3 fell. It feels right. I'm going to go with them one at a time. Okay, this one is coming up so often, and I know exactly. I don't know whether I need the cards. I think I could just say what needs to be said. The cards are just, I don't really know what they are. They're a tool. They're just, I don't know, to push me in the right direction, I guess. Because here we've got the 8 of Swords. And as you can see, she's completely bound. She's completely blindfolded, and she's completely bound. She's tied. Now, the way I interpret this, I mean, swords are air. They're often related to inspiration and ideas. Swords facing downwards are negative. Swords facing upwards are positive. This is clear for me, you know, that swords to me is your mental processes, your thought processes, which of course includes your beliefs. So swords down is negative beliefs. Now, beliefs, the trouble is with truth and what do we believe, what do we not believe. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. I think it's more important now than ever before. The most important thing that you can do for yourself, as well as the collective, is to keep your vibration as high as possible. If there is a belief that is lowering your vibration, then that belief is not serving you, regardless of whether it's true or not. We create our reality through what we choose to believe. I know it's difficult to get your head around that, but believe me, it's true. So choose what you want to believe. Choose to believe positive stuff, because that's what's happening for those of us that are choosing to believe positive stuff. We're creating super positive things, okay? And you can do it too. So this is all about her feeling tied and bound. Hands are tied. She's blindfolded because she can't see the truth. She's completely blindfolded because she's just letting all these beliefs and conditions and restrictions hold her in place. She's not realizing that her freedom is within her. Her freedom is within her. Your freedom is within you. Okay, so how do we shift from these beliefs? Okay, how do we shift from them? When you're reading something or looking at something or whatever, if it's making your energy sink, if it's making your heart sink, then that's a contraction. That's taking your vibration down. We want to choose beliefs that are making us expand. We expand into the truth. Why does the truth feel so good? Because we expand into it, and we expand into the truth of who we really are. And we came here to be who we really are, and most of us are not living who we really are and doing what we came here to do. We came here to live a life of love and harmony and peace. And it hasn't been happening. And we're not doing what we came here to do. We're not doing what we came here to be inspired by. You know, people often ask me about your destiny. Is it in the stars or do we choose it? It's a bit of both, because it's your inspiration. Whatever inspires you, that's your destiny, to do it. Do what inspires you. And that will take you on a new journey. And at that leap of faith of these beliefs: I need the money, I need this job, I need to wear this mask, I need to follow these instructions, I need to follow this law, I need to stay in this relationship, I need to stay in this area, I need to consume. It's time to go within. Look, she can't do anything on the outside. She can't see the outside. She's completely tied. She can't do anything on the outside. She has no choice but to go within. To sit there, take a nice deep breath. Feel what's in your heart. What do you want to do with your time? How do you want to spend your time? Because whatever it is, that's what you need to be doing. And the magic question is, if you had 17 million, whatever currency you have in the bank, how would you spend your days? How would you spend your days? Because however you would choose to spend your days without the need for money, that's what you need to be doing, because that's the inspiration that's going to carry you through the leap of faith into the new way of being who you really are. And that's where you reach greater abundance. And then more abundance, more than you've got now, that's for sure. Okay, Deborah, let's go on to the next one. Judgment. Oh my goodness me. I've got them face down. I say this every time. So this is basically what I want to say with this is what I've just said. This is a major arcanic card. It's about your calling. It's about your calling. It's about what you came here to do. And I've already been going off on one about that. I told you I don't need the cards. So this is about your calling, doing what you came here to do, what makes you feel good. You know, do you want to work with children? Start a homeschool. Now is the time. Do you want to work with plants? Do you want to work with in the garden? Do you want to make vegetable patches and stuff and you know, feed the community? Because now is the time to do it. You know, what do you want to do? Do you want to sing? Do you want to sing songs? Do you want to make melodies? Do you want to make tunes that will raise the vibration, that resonate with the vibration of love, so that you can heal those that hear your music? Because now is the time. We need that music. Now is the time for you to do what you came here to do. Are you good with words? Are you particularly good with words? Can you write poems? Can you write inspirational content that's going to help people lift out of these beliefs and into something new and more inspirational and more positive and more motivational and more hopeful? Because now's the time to do it. Okay, maybe you're just a lover. Maybe you literally just love people and you just, wherever you go, you just want to share the love that you have. Maybe it's your love, your energy instinctively heals other people. And you might think, okay, I'm in restrictions. I'm at home. I can't see people. I can't hug people. You can do everything telepathically. We can do everything energetically, really, believe me. We don't need to be, I know we want to hug people. We all want to hug people. And I know most of us can now, but some people can't still. I know that. So, but you can send it energetically, visualize it and send your love, because people need it now more than ever. Maybe you're just one of these souls that's really wise. You can just sum up a situation and give a wise comment here and now. Can you start doing it? Can you start spreading that out for people? Because people need to hear some spiritual wisdom. They need it now, okay? If you're one of these souls that have leadership qualities, you know, you're used to being responsible for people. And if you don't have a channel in which to focus that gift, you're going to start to organize people that don't want to be organized, right? So start organizing some groups, some community groups. You lead it. You lead it. You get out there and start it. You get out there and say, okay, we need to do some nature walks. We need to clear up this nature. We need to do this, that, and the other. Get out there in the community, okay? Maybe you're one of these people that's really good at organizing. So you need somebody that's really good at all of these things. Get together. There's your community. That's what we need. We're all sharing what we're good at. And that is what we came here to do. And that's how we're going to create the new earth. And that's what this card is about, is finding, and if you're going to sit there and say, oh, I don't know what I'm good at, because when I do the soul profiles for people, a lot of people, they think, oh, everybody can organize things. No, they can't. You know, some people think, well, anyone can lead that group. No, they can't. You know, and some people think, well, you know, everybody knows that. No, they don't. Anybody can write a poem. No, they can't. Anybody can write music. No, they can't. I want to say to you, you know, what you think, you know, if it's something you enjoy, if it's something that raises your vibration, then you know that that's your calling and you need to share it with others. And please trust me that we need it. We need it. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, brilliant. Here's the Queen of Cups. I love the Queen of Cups. The Cups is your intuitive, spiritual, the intuitive, spiritual, emotional suit of tarot. And it's the creative, it's the most creative suit of tarot. And of course, she's the Queen. So she's the Queen of her emotions. That means that she's mastered her emotions. And I want to talk about that a little bit. Mastering your emotions. Because there's a lot of fear going on. And when we're out there and we're triggered by something, you know, whatever it might be, and the energy comes in. Now we can, you know, lower our vibration and vibrate at that level. And therefore we're angry, we're frustrated, and we let that energy into the cells of our body and we react. We react with bitterness or anger or confrontation, a lot of confrontation going on. We can react. That's not going to get us anywhere because we're reacting at the level that that trigger came in. Are you with me? So this is what Eckhart Tolle teaches in his book, The Power of Now. This is also what Marina Jacobi, the harmonic reactor, if you want to follow her on YouTube, I'll put a link underneath. She's the quantum physicist. So I'm not claiming to be a quantum physicist, but I get this bit, right? So when the trigger comes in, okay, you've got to catch yourself, take a breath, everything in life improves with a breath. Raise your vibration that way. Distance yourself, just stop, take a breath, stop, okay? I mean, Marina Jacobi says stop, I say stop and take a breath. And Eckhart Tolle says, you know, step back and look like you on the scene as if you're the observer. So you're observing the scene. Take yourself out of it. It's a movie. It's a film. Okay. Take yourself out of it. And then you can look in. Okay. That way, the emotion, the negative emotion that's triggered you is not going to fill every cell of your body. Therefore, you're going to be able to respond from a higher perspective. You're going to be able to respond from a higher level of consciousness. Okay. And you will find you might just walk away. You might be able to share love. It depends on the situation, of course. You know, you might be able to see things from a different perspective. Whatever, however you respond, responding is better than reacting. What's the difference between reacting and responding? The difference is stopping, breathing, observing. That's the difference, okay? So then you're responding from a higher level of consciousness. And that might mean, as I say, walking away. It might mean speaking in a different tone, in a different way. It might be giving love, information, whatever. Walking away is not a problem. It's a film, remember? You can walk out of a scene anytime you choose. Okay, so you're walking away. The next crucial point I want to say is gratitude. Then you want to say, thank you. Thank you to yourself for being able to stop yourself. Thank you to yourself for being able to observe. Thank you to yourself for remembering to take a breath. Thank you to God, universe, you, your higher self, spirit, source, whatever you want to call it. Gratitude that you have this higher perspective. Gratitude that you've been given this lesson, this opportunity to deal with things differently. I mean, the gratitude is forever for lots of things. I mean, whatever, gratitude, it raises your vibration. It's relevant. I mean, just, that's your next step is the gratitude. And then that's what she's doing, you see. So she's not letting the emotions come into her body. She's rising above them, literally rising above them. It's like a scene in a movie. When you see a negative scene in a movie, you might feel the horror as well, but you don't jump right in, do you? Okay, it's the same thing, step right back. And just observe the emotions, because when you observe the emotions, they pass. Because what you're doing is you are transmuting them into light. You're taking the lower frequencies and transmuting them into higher frequencies. You are the process, you are the catalyst. We are the catalyst for transmuting lower frequencies into higher frequencies. That's what we're doing, okay? And she's the master of that. She's mastered her emotions. And the other thing about this card is she's creativity, which brings me back to this. So organizing, writing, singing, painting, whatever you're doing, getting people together, creating communities. Maybe you're just using your energy and that just draws people in. Creativity, something new, yoga, anything, whatever. That this is about walking away from the things that are restricting you, understanding that your freedom comes from within you. The key is your own calling and your own creativity, your own inspiration. It's been given to you for a reason. I want you to ask yourself, why are you inspired to do certain things and other people aren't? Why are you good at certain things and other people aren't? Why do you enjoy doing certain things and other people don't? It's because it's your destiny, it's your calling. That's what you came here to do. And by doing it, you're going to free yourself from these restraints. And then we're going to be able to transcend the lower emotions, the fear, the emotions that are triggering us. We can transcend them into a higher place of peace by observing, stopping, breathing, not stop breathing, stopping and breathing, expressing gratitude, okay? And then you will find that you are no longer triggered. You will see the whole scenario from a completely different viewpoint, okay? That's how we create heaven on earth. Oh, I quite like those cards for this week. Powerful, powerful. Time to follow your inspiration, guys. I love you all. Really do. Okay, lots of love. And hopefully speak to you soon. Bye for now.